How's it going, YouTube? It's your girl once again, Angel. I am back. I am so sorry. It's been such a while since I've been on here making a vlog, and I do apologize. There's just been a lot going on with me and my children in my household. As you can see, guys, I'm at work. I know I look a little different. I took off my shirt because I overheated. So, which I got my fan here. My fan is here, keeping me cool. But anyways, I just wanted to catch you guys up, let you know what's been going on or whatever. And I have some exciting news about today, the 31st. But before I go there, I just want to let you guys know and catch you guys up. So I haven't been feeling all that well. I've been okay for the most part, but I think it's time for my medicine to be changed because I've been hallucinating. It's crazy. At first, I thought, I'd be like, "Oh, did you see such and such?" I was like, "No." I'm like, "I did you not? I seen it. It had to be true." And then I'm arguing with people. I don't have the time, so that's not good. That's not good. So um, it's been a little bit overwhelming. I've been a little exhausted, a lot of fatigue rather. So a lot of extra tired than I normally would be. I'm always tired, but just extra tired. Like just normally. But anyway, so um, that's what's been going on. Dealing with my teenager son, Sean. You guys met him. My daughter, my angel, and Navia, Elijah in London. Um, School is out, so the summer has hit, and they're at home. I'm gonna try to get you guys to see them on tomorrow. But yeah, so trying to make sure that they're straight, trying to get them involved in some activities and things of such for the summertime. I don't have the help. I'm not gonna say that I have help. I don't have help. So it's kind of hard, tight on money. And bad news, my car broke down. And guess what? I don't have the money to get it fixed. No, she doesn't. So that's another issue, and then trying to move, and it's just been really stressful because money is just not there. I'm only one home income. I make okay money, but my okay money is for the bills right now, not saving or, car getting broke down type situation. No, I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure out my options and what I can do, and or whatever, and pull on those who can help me. Which my little brother have been. He actually bought a couple parts for my car. Checked out that we didn't even need them, so we had to take them back, which is good, But it's stressful having to depend on someone else to take me back and forth to work, take my kids to the doctor, their doctor's appointments and stuff like that. It's stressful. It can be a bit much on an individual, especially dealing with me, just with all types of, my sickness and stuff like that, and my children. It's a lot. So, but yeah, so I just want to catch you guys up on that. But the exciting news is my daughter London birthday is today. My baby birthday is today. I'm excited. I want to throw her a nice little shindig, a nice little party. Not a lot of people, just pretty much us, you know, me and her other siblings. Um, and get her cake and stuff. I'm gonna hook her hair up and braid her hair. It's gonna be so cute. It's gonna be live. I'm gonna let you guys see and post some pictures up on my Facebook and Instagram and my Snapchat. So I believe told you guys before, but my Instagram is I'm unique underscore angel. And my Snapchat is London Paris. London underscore Paris 32. So go follow me on those social media as well. And my name is Acceptable Child on Twitter. So you can also follow me on there as well. And my name on Facebook is Angel Green Simpson. So go holla at your girl. But anyways, I just wanted to definitely go ahead and throw that out there. My baby is turning 10. Man, I was just looking at some pictures because I'm about to make like a little collage and do it like a video, what you call it, like a slideshow from when she was born and stuff like that. I was just like, oh my God, she is really growing up. London has always been little and petite. That's how I was when I was younger. When I started getting sick, I started picking up this weight. So, that had a lot to do with everything. But anyways, London was always small. And she's extra. She don't even like she's about to be 10. She like she's about to be 5. That's how little she is. Poor child. But she has a big personality. I love my babe with her big old lips. But anyways, I'm excited about my baby. She's gonna have fun tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure I pamper her. I'm gonna do her nails. It's gonna be good, and I don't have to work tomorrow night, so which is great. So I can spend all my time with my baby. You guys see all my junk back there? I'm popping my bag. But yeah, as you can see, I'm at work. Sitting on here, was going through some YouTube. I follow so many people. I was checking them out. I had some updates that I haven't had a while to sit back and watch their videos. And people getting great news. People having babies. I'm excited. Unfortunately, some people who have, dealing with loss in their family right now. Unfortunately, that's not always a good thing. But God is always in control. There's a plan for everything, and I truly believe that. So I'm gonna leave all that where that is. But yes, guys, I miss you. I miss you. I actually went and looked out for a camera about 2 weeks ago, right before my car broke down. Right, I was like, "Oh, I should get this." I'm like, "No, this is the one I want." So I'm gonna wait, and then my car break down. Right, and it's been about 2 weeks. It's been sitting there, and it's gonna be sitting there because I ain't got the money. So I'm a little stressed over that. I'm stressed over that. Like really, my anxiety is bad. Especially when you don't have the help. I really, 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 if I knew what I know now, a lot of my decisions that I have made previously would have definitely been different. I would have had a different outcome because I would have known. Sometimes we don't know, or we tend to not want to know, and we make decisions, and now we live with the decisions we have to make daily. I personally do. I made a decision to get married at 19, which I was definitely ready, but the individual that I ended up marrying was not. So there was some infidelity, some split up. So now, I'm forced to take care of 4 children with 5. I have my oldest son is not by my ex-husband. So I have 5 children I have to take care of by myself. With no help, no support, or anything like that. So it's kind of difficult. It's really, 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 really difficult. Somebody coming, it's really, really, really difficult when you expect people to be responsible and accountable and do what they're supposed to do as parenting, even co-parenting, and they always have excuses, or either I have another family or I just can't do it, and it bothers me because it's still your obligation whether you decide to go out and get another family or not, and that's fine, but you still have obligation with your other children that's been here. You know what I mean? So, but I hold no grudges. To each his own. I always tell people, be careful who you're raising because they can grow up and be something that you want to come on a coattail and hang on when you was never there in the beginning. So be careful who you're raising. But it's been very, very stressful, not just for me, but for my children, especially my son and my daughter and my angel. The weight of everything, be trying to get them to understand what's going on with me physically, mentally, and emotionally, and also with my health. Sometimes they understand, sometimes they don't. And then, dealing with teenagers that they on insecurities or, friends and peer pressure and stuff like that. So, me having to coach them through what they're dealing with, I've been there 10 times, if not more, more than that, and trying to cope with them. So it's really, 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 really hard when you don't have the outlet or even the village. I like to say that the village to help raise. I can't pick up the phone and say, "Hey, can you come get my children? Can you be a mentor? Can you come sit down with them and have a conversation with them?" I don't have it. I don't have it. So it's a little hard. It's not a little hard. It's hard. It's really, really hard. I actually called a family member here recently and wanted to see if she can keep my 2 youngest children for the summertime because I'm trying to move, and I didn't want them in the house, especially where I'm still currently living at, because it's just I don't want them out there. And I didn't give her an explanation. I just asked a question, and the person was not even hesitant. No, and I was kind of like thrown back, like, well, why no? Why not? What's going on? Is you okay? You need us to do anything? Considering they know what's going on with me, But it was not even that. It was just no. Mind you, these individuals lived with me on a few occasions, and not because I felt obligated, but because I just like to help individuals. I like to help my family. I like to help those who are not family. If I have it, you got it, and that's just how I feel. Unfortunately, I be blessing those who don't bless me. I be helping those who do not lend a hand back to me. I be sowing seed on ground. No soil at all. So, and that's my fault. I am very, very much part of the blame, but I value family, and I always feel that I should be able to go to my family and ask them, or ask them for help when it's pertaining to me and my children. And I just got the door slammed, so I actually still to this day feel some type of way. But to each his own. When people start showing themselves, you better believe who they say they are. And it's been years that I always, well, maybe they're going through something. Well, maybe they just, it's cool. Everybody, it's not the person, it's the spirit behind the person or whatever. And that's true. But sometimes you just got to let things be. And not always the spirit behind the person, but that just might be that individual. So you need to let them be where they going to be. And leave that alone, whether they family or no family. And in this situation, it's family, and I personally don't care at the moment. So we're gonna leave them both where they are and let that be where they be, because you'll need me again. It's always like that. And I'm always open, but I don't think I can keep getting the door shut in my face when I really, really be needing the help. And I can't get what I need, or I can't, not even what I need, but for my children's sake, not even for myself. So, but it's all right. Moving along. But yeah, so it's been crazy. It's been overwhelming, nerve wracking. I've really been trying to stay focused. Man, it's crazy out here, man. It's really, 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 really crazy when you're trying to support your children and trying to make a living and ends meet, and all the doors is closed. I can get a little personal. I didn't finish high school, so I dropped out. I actually had I begged my mom to take me out my senior year. I had my son, and I needed to get a job. My mom was a nurse. She worked 18-hour shifts, 16-hour shifts, 24. She workaholic. And at the time, me and my sister both had kids. And I would come home from school and she'd be tired, trying to take care of these two kids, and then she got to get to work. And I felt that wasn't fair for me to leave my child there with her while I go to school, and she just did an 18-hour shift. And clearly it's the morning, so my son was a baby. He was going to be crying. He needed his diaper change. He needed to be fed, all that. And I was breastfeeding, so she had to come downstairs, get the breast milk, all that. So I felt at that time that was the best decision that I could have made to help my mom out. And she always said, well, you didn't have to. And I know I didn't, but I seen right then that there was some responsibility that I had to do and to step up and be a parent, because that's the choice that I made. And I did what I felt that I needed to do. Unfortunately, now making that decision, which worked for then, because I was able to provide, I was able to get a job, I was able to buy my son clothes, get his diapers, whatever. I didn't really too much have to ask my mom, even though she did all she could because we lived in her home. I felt responsible. I felt I was a mom. I was being responsible. I was doing what I was supposed to do. It came natural for me. I was taking care of my son, and that was the end of the conversation, end of the situation. So I had to do. But it's just crazy how it's crazy how things don't turn out. Things don't turn out the way you want them. Me now dropping out of school, having to now, this is for the young folks who might catch this on YouTube. Be careful what a decision you make, because you will, whether it's good or bad, you're going to eventually have to live with the decision you made 10, 20 years ago. Because I still live with the fact that I made that decision almost 17 years ago, and yet I'm still living with the fact that I did not graduate 17 years ago because I wanted to take care of my son. Now, by the grace of God, I've had great jobs. No, don't get me wrong. I have not had a job. I have never worked at a job made under $8, under $9 an hour. Never. And that is so much of a blessing, considering I don't have a high school diploma. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful. That's favor. I'm grateful. That's only God opened up doors and allowed me to make the extra money, or have the 11, 12, $13 an hour jobs, because I'm able to, be I'm able to be on time. I'm able to work. My work ethics is off phenomenal. I learned like that. So I know how to present myself and sell myself. That's never been an issue with me when it comes to business or corporate or sitting in front of people. So thank God gave me that attitude and conversation, and I should say vocal mouth, to be able to do stuff like that. So, but yeah, even faced with that, cost me not to be able to make the collateral, the money, or the job that I would really like to, with the house of six, 5 children, 1 adult. You say, oh, you get a good income tax back. My income tax, okay, but guess what that income tax does? That goes to bills. It don't even go to extra shopping and all that. What everybody get to do, they get their little money and they get to blowing it. They get to shopping, get nails done. They ain't been getting their nails done all year round. All of a sudden they want to get their nails done, get their toes done. They want to get their hair done. They want to do extra stuff that they have not normally done throughout the year. And personally, me, that's irresponsible. If you ain't been doing it, don't do it now. Do what you need to do. Save, put some money up, and make sure you got what you need. So when time comes, you will have it. That's just how I think. For me, I'm always catching up still. I'm always in the catch up, paycheck to paycheck, but catching up. So when that income, quote unquote, tax money come in, it's catch up still. It's still bills. Just because this little extra money came in, that's actually been help because now I got a little money in the savings. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, the savings gonna have to get touched because the kids, their children, always need something, and that's the thing. It's never. It seems like it's just never enough. It's just never enough, unfortunately. And I be thinking like, man, eventually I'm not gonna be able to work. With this MS, I'm not gonna be able to work. My body is gonna it's gonna give up on me eventually. And I'm only in my 30s, so I gotta go back to the doctor also. That's another stress, and do this lupus, this autoimmune disease. For those who do know about that, please drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts on autoimmune disease, lupus, and all those other types of disease. I have to get tested for lupus. They thinking that it's lupus because I'm always fatigued. The sun drains. When I'm in a car more than 5 minutes, I'm sleep. And the sun and it's beaming, it's over. I have to cover myself up, and I'm out. Like I can't. It drains the life out of me. Do you hear me? I was in a car today. On yesterday, and man, when I say it drained me. I couldn't stay up. I said a few words and I'd be out. Like, dang, every few words you out. I just couldn't keep myself open. Not that I was wide awake. Well rested. I thought, but I just couldn't stay awake. So, but I gotta go get tests done, see if I have lupus. The doctors think that it is. So then I have to be living with lupus and MS, which there's no cure for both. There's no cure. There's things I can do as far as changing my living habits and stuff like that, which I've done with my food, which I'm still trying to drop this weight, which I don't know how I'm not losing weight when I don't eat like I used to. So I don't know. That has a lot to do with my thyroid too. I had my thyroid cancer. Had what you call it, a biopsy. I don't know if you guys see the cut in my throat, but yeah, about that. So it's just like it's one thing after the next. It really is. And I'm actually over it. Like I'm swole now. My hands are normally really really skinny. I can't wear my ring, you know, um, like I want to. My rings like I want to. I'm just over the sickness sometimes. Sometimes I do want to take my life. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little personal, but for real, it's really stressful to think. Like I sit sometimes and I think like, dang, in 10 years, not even, it may be 4 years from now, what is Angel going to be like health wise, even mentally? Because once your health starts to deteriorate and you become dependent on someone else, because I don't have anybody, it's like, who's going to take care of you? You going to be in a nurse home? Are you going to be able to afford a nice nursing home to where you're in a nice environment versus one of these raggedy nursing homes? Because I worked in nursing homes, baby. It's some filthy, raggedy, disrespectful. Some people shouldn't have a job being in these nursing homes. But that's a whole nother vlog. I think about that. I think about my children mostly. Like, oh my God, what's going on with my children? Can't nobody raise your child the way you want to raise them. Can't nobody treat your child the way you want them treated. I know. I've seen it. I love my kids unconditionally. They hard headed. Sometimes they disrespectful when they don't do what I tell them to do by not listening. But they mine, and I love them to life, and I would defend them at all costs because they're my children. They're not perfect, but they're mine, and I know people will not treat them accordingly. The old me when I was in the streets, everybody had an agenda. I came a long ways from believing that everybody have an agenda, which everybody do, but everybody agenda is not intentionally for the negative. That's what I learned. There are some good people out here that want to see people strive and be better and succeed, and I believe that. It took me some years to get there, but I believe it now. Before I was like, I don't know about all that, but I believe it now. So yeah, it bothers me. It really, really bothers me. I'm not like, dang, I'd be like 40 in like 6 years, 5.5, 6 years. Like, come on, man. That's crazy. Well, less than that. 5 years. Yeah, like come on, like man, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I was trying to figure out like why was I dealt the cards that I was dealt? Can I overcome this? Can things be better? Just everything. So yeah, that's what I think about daily. Where am I gonna be at? Who's gonna take care of me? Where are my children gonna go? Who's gonna take care of them? Who's gonna treat them right? Um, what am I gonna do? Any moment now. Just not having the means of money and stuff. That I need to see. Look, this hand is all skinny. You see that? Compared to the other hand was all fat and swole. That's funny looking. I just look down like, ugh, my hand's skinny, and then I come over here and look at this. This is all swole. But anyways, um, I just I think about that. I think about what's gonna happen. If something happened to me to where I'm in the hospital, I lose my place. We don't have nowhere to live. We're now homeless. What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go with 5 children? You know what I mean? Who's going to be there? That's the everyday life that I live. That's every day. Something that happened tonight. I'm good. Thank God. My legs a little hurting, but I'm okay. I'm in a little pain, but I'm okay. I'm not like, oh my God, it's gonna be a bad night. No, it's almost 4 a.m. in the morning here, and I'm doing good. I'm standing and I'm doing okay. Um, I've had my worst nights than this. So, um, but if it was to flip and things get bad and I have to end up in hospital, then I lose. Then I lose. I lose. I lose. It's like my loss is always greater. And I don't understand why my loss is always greater. My loss is always greater. I'm always losing everything. I get back, boom, get everything, and lose it all once again. Like what am I missing, so to speak? You know what I mean? So I really don't know, and it messes with me, my mental. But only God knows, and because I don't, and at one point in time I was trying to figure it out, like, okay, well, why is things happening to me? Oh, good things happen to good people, or bad things happen to good people, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, they do, but some things we do cause for ourselves. I know I caused a lot of things. I even had to go way back when I was younger, like, okay, did I mess up over somebody to where now I'm reaping what I sowed? Because that can be an issue. You feel me? And I can't find it. And God's show hasn't revealed to me, so I don't know. So, but anyways, YouTube, I was just getting on here to let you guys know what was going on, catch you guys up. I'm getting ready to get off here. I'll catch you soon and let you guys know about the birthday party on tomorrow. You guys have a good one. Go ahead, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm out.